May your Mondays be magical. May your Tuesdays be terrific. May your Wednesdays be very well, and your Thursdays be thankful. May your Fridays be a fun day. May your Saturdays be super. May your Sundays be sparkly, 'cause you choose them to be. Woohoo! It's my favourite song because I would love you to help me change the names of the days of the week, because I think they're a bit boring. What do you reckon? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I say magical day, terrific day, wow day, thankful day, fun day, super day, sparkle day. So as future leaders of the world, I would like to know that we're going to make a difference in the world. What do you reckon? When I was at school, I set a goal at 13, so a little bit older than some of you and a little bit younger than some of you. I decided that I wanted to be fit and strong and healthy for the rest of my life. I decided that I wanted to have a career or business that I really loved, because I saw lots of people that were whinging and moaning and complaining about their job. I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to struggle for money. And I wanted to make sure that I had great people in my life. That was my goal, and I decided that when I was 13. So I'm really excited to be at school with you, because that happened to me when I was at school. But one of the challenges that I had was I didn't know if it was possible. I was only 13. So I decided to do some research, and we get taught that, don't we? So set a goal, set a realistic goal. So my goal was I'm 13 now. By the time I'm 50, I want to be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that I love, be financially free so I don't have to worry about money, and I want to have great people in my life. But I went looking for people who were 50 who had all of that going. And it was just my personal experience. It's not that there isn't people like that, but I couldn't find any. I wanted to find people that had all four of those things going. Now, I found some people that were healthy, but they didn't like their job, or they had a great job, but they weren't very healthy, or they were really healthy, but they didn't have any money. And I wanted to make sure that it was possible. So I set a goal at 13, and that's why I'm here and why I'm at school with you. If you have a goal, and you set a goal and you achieve it, first of all, how do you make that happen? And second, if, like me, you go looking for people who have achieved your goal, I would like you to be able to find them. So I decided at 13, because I couldn't find anybody at 50 that had all of those four things going for them, that if a little 13-year-old girl ever came into my life when I was 50, I wanted to prove to her, show her that it was possible. So not just tell her, yes, you can be healthy, and yes, you can have a job you like, and yes, you can be wealthy, and yes, you can have great relationships, but I wanted her to be able to look into my life and see that. So that's my first big challenge for you today. What do you want to do with your life? And are you going to make it happen? And when you do make it happen, and that's awesome, because then you'll be the living, breathing example for other people. And have you ever been inspired by other people? I'm in my indoor training area in my home, and these are all people on my wall that have inspired me, people who have achieved great things. So I wanted to be one of those people, so that if somebody looked into my life, I proved that it was possible to have a great life. So there's my first challenge for you. Will you be able to prove to other children, teenagers, that it's possible to have a great life? Great challenge. The next challenge is, if you're going to be doing what you want to do, what kind of healthy brain, healthy body do you have to have? And I've just pre-framed that. Because if you're unhealthy, if you're weak, if you're out of shape, is it possible that you won't be able to do all the things that you want to do? How can you play your sport? How can you have a great business? How can you overcome challenges if you're not fit and healthy? So not only would I like you to be fit and healthy, of course, but that became my career. I decided at 13 that I was going to become an exercise professional. Now, I didn't know what that was. I just did some exercise at 13, got puffed, felt fantastic, and knew that that was going to be my career for the rest of my life. So from 30 till now, and yes, I'm a very old lady, I haven't had a lousy, stinking, rotten job. I've never had a business that I didn't like. I've never had to do something that I didn't want to do. I've been excited to get up every day, because I've had a career that I've loved. And that's the big thing that I would love for you, because that's my second challenge. The first thing is to live a life that is exciting and inspiring for other people. And the second one is that you have a career or business that you love. Because have you noticed already that there are a lot of people that whinge and moan about their job? They don't like it. And I don't want that for you. I want you to have a career or business, do something that you're absolutely passionate about. So how do you do that? I've done that my whole life, but how do you make that happen if you're unfit, unhealthy, out of shape, you feel sick, you don't have enough energy. So because I became an exercise professional so young, I started teaching group exercise at my school when I was 13. I had a really cool school principal who said it was possible for me to teach the whole school group exercise, which was awesome. And that became my career path. So all I've studied all of my life is how to get fit and how to get strong, and of course how to turn that into a business and or a career. When you've got a successful career, that means you can be financially free. And why would you want to have a business, have a career, do something every day if you didn't have great people in your life? So you can see how they all come together. So my big thing for you is to be inspirational for everybody else that comes into your life, have a career or business that you love, and be happy and healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. Now, the fit and strong bit's gotten a bit complicated, hasn't it? If I ask people how to get fit and how to get strong, I usually get lots of different answers. So what I'd like to do today, because I'm an exercise professional and because I'm the director of an educational college that educates people to be top level exercise professionals, personal exercise coaches, teaches people how to have their own exercise business, and that's been my study all of my life, I want to make being fit and strong really simple so that everybody can do it. So here's my next challenge. Not just for you, but for everybody in your family. Because it's great if you're fit and you're strong and you're healthy, but what about your mum, your dad, your next door neighbour, your auntie, your uncle, your brothers, your sisters, the people that you love and care about? How do we make it simple for them to be fit and strong? Because have you noticed that a lot of people get, oh, I can't exercise, I haven't got time, I don't want to eat healthy food, it's boring. I want to make it really simple and really easy to understand. So I would like you to go home today with 5 simple things to make sure that you stay healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life, and you help other people to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of their life, especially your family. And it's a song, and it's really easy to sing. It's got hardly any words. It doesn't cost any money. You don't have to join the gym. You don't have to buy a book. You don't have to buy a program. It's just a simple little song. So how does that sound? For me, at school, I like things to be really simple, and I wanted them to be easy to remember, and I wanted to inspire other people with what I'd learned. So that's the whole purpose of this song. So this song is about being healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. How does that sound? Ha ha ha. So 5 verses. Here's the first verse. It goes like this. It's 2 words. You might have heard it before. It goes like this. Be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. That's it. 2 words. What would life be like if you were happy all the time? The reverse of that, of course, is what's life like if you're unhappy, miserable, grumpy? And if everybody was happy all the time, would the world be a better place? But there's a lot of airy-fairy, rah-rah motivational stuff about being happy. I would like to give you the physiology of happy, which is how does the brain work to make us feel happy? If you want your body to feel happy, how do you make that happen? How do I be happy every day? Now, the second part of that, though, notice the song is only 2 words. Be happy, be happy, be happy, be happy. Not if or when. It's not if I pass my exams or when I go on holidays or if I get a great Christmas present or when I get new friends. It's just be happy all the time just because you can be. And the physiology of that's really simple. We've all got a brain and all of our brains work the same. When your brain is under threat, and you've probably heard this already, your body goes into this thing called the fight and flight system, which simply means I'm under threat, I've got to run away or I've got to fight the threat. I've got to overcome the threat. When that happens, your body produces chemicals that allow you to do that. So your body makes sure that you've got a high heart rate, high blood pressure so that your blood can pump fast. It's got blood fat and blood sugar in your bloodstream so that you can run away from the threat or you can turn and fight the threat. Now, those chemicals are produced when you're under stress, when you're unhappy, when things aren't going well. But your body produces them so that you can run away from the threat or you can fight the threat. Pretty cool. I love how the human body works. That's why I'm so excited by it. So how about this? Once you've overcome the threat, so your body gives you everything that you need to overcome the threat. But once you've overcome the threat, solved the problem, found the solution, run away, fought, your body then produces more chemicals to make you feel good. Say, the first one is awesome, to say congratulations for overcoming the threat. Your body produces a chemical called dopamine, and you might have heard it because it's got a lot to do with social media now. But dopamine is a reward brain drug, and your body pumps that dopamine when you've overcome the threat. So if you get puffed, or if you overcome a threat, if you overcome a challenge, and the biggest threat physically on the human body is to get puffed or to lift heavy, your body produces dopamine, is a reward drug, neurotransmitter, serotonin, which is a satisfaction neurotransmitter in your brain to make you say, hey, I feel satisfied with my life, I love my life. There's a thing called endorphins, which are a brain chemical that are also a painkiller. So while you're overcoming the threat, while you're getting puffed, lifting heavy, running away or fighting, your body produces chemicals so that it doesn't hurt. And then the really big one at the end is your body produces this great thing called BDNF. I love it. BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is fertilizer for your brain. Now, when you put all of those inside your brain, you feel really happy. Fertilizer for your brain means that all of those things work even better, so that next time if there's a threat, you can overcome it even better because you can think more clearly, which is, can you imagine when you're in school, that's really cool, because if you've got a challenge, you can overcome the challenge and you'll be smarter for next time. Can you see why I get so excited about the human body? So if you want to feel happy, you've got to put your body under pressure, under threat. Your body produces what you need to overcome the threat, and then your body produces the chemicals that make you feel happy. So if you want to be happy, be happy, be happy, which is the first verse to my song, only 2 words, all you've got to do is get puffed or lift heavy or a combination of both. And when I say lift heavy, you've just got to overload your muscles and bones, which is how to get strong. So push-ups, chin-ups, dips, squats, things that make you stronger also make your brain happy. So the first verse is be happy, be happy, be happy. And to do that, you've got to get puffed and you've got to overload your muscles and bones. Woohoo! Easy. Number 2, you've probably heard it before, but really important, your body's made of water. But how do you know that you're getting enough water? And some people will tell you 8 glasses and some people will say 2 litres, and you've all heard all different things about how much water to drink. Well, how about this? Next time you go to the bathroom to have a tinkle, have a look at the colour of your tinkle and how much you did. And it goes like this. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. You could do this. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Woohoo! Now, the colour of your wee and how much you do tells you how hydrated you are. And hydration is simply, have I got enough water in my body? So if your tinkles are yellow and you only do a little bit, it means you're dehydrated. If you do a big tinkle and it's clear, then you know that you're hydrated. Your brain's going to be working better. Your body's going to be working better. Now, this is where the challenge comes in. I've got a really cool story. I was at a supermarket on the Gold Coast in Australia, and a more mature man came up to me. I'd never met him before. And he pointed at me in the supermarket and he said, I've got long clear wheeze because of you. Now, that's a pretty cool way to start a conversation, don't you think? So I said, certainly, sir, tell me about that. And his response was, you came to my son's school, same as I'm at your school today, and you shared that we should drink more water till we've got clear wheeze and that we should have a gold star chart. So at our house, we did that. So everybody that lives at our house, their name is on the chart. And every time we have a long clear wee, we get a gold star on the chart. And he said, I'm winning. And he got all excited. So he said, I'm a better dad. I'm a better accountant because that's what he did for a living. I'm a better footy coach because that's what he did part-time. I'm just a better person because I drink more water till I've got clear wheeze. So there's my challenge for you. Not only is it about you getting fit and healthy and strong and staying that way for the rest of your life, but imagine being able to do that for your dad, for your mum, for your grandma, for your next door neighbour, for your friends, for your family. So, first verse, be happy, be happy, be happy. Second verse, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Woohoo! Third verse, food. What's your favourite food? What are the foods that you don't like to eat? Do you eat when you're hungry? Do you stop eating when you're full? Wouldn't that be a great way to live your life? So you eat what you love, don't eat what you don't like, and eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full. That's what I wish for everybody. But there's so much information about food. What I would love is that you never go on a diet, because diets are restricting the things that you love. I would just love you to love your food. So there's a suggestion about food, about what kind of food should I eat. And this is a really simple one. How about this? Eat more real food, eat more real food, eat more real food. Now you're really smart. If I ask you, if you were your own high performance eating coach, what advice would you give yourself about what would be the best food to eat? I'm sure that you wouldn't say, I should drink fizzy drink and I should eat takeaway food and eat lollies and chocolate and cake and biscuits all day long. That just doesn't make any sense, and you're too smart to say that. We all know that if we eat real food, and here's a great, when it comes to real food, does it come in a packet? Does it come in a bag? Does it come in a box? Does it come in a bottle? And if it does, and the label on that bottle, bag, packet has got things in there that we don't know what it is, it's probably not real food. It still looks like the food before it was processed, before it was played around with, it's probably a real food. So it could be fruit, it could be vegetables, it could be nuts, it could be meat. But if predominantly in our life we eat real food, not food that's been over-processed and then put into a bag or a packet or a box or a bag, is it possible that we will be healthier and have more energy and get the vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals and fibre that we need to be able to be an energetic, healthy human being? Now, I know that you're smart enough to know the answer to that, but I'm just asking, what if that was the simple explanation? What should I eat? How about most of what we eat is real food? Now, there's a second part to that because we talked about wheeze. Now we're going to talk about poo. If you don't eat real food, so if most of the food you eat is highly processed, it won't have the brooms in the food to sweep the junk out of your body. That's what fibre is. It's the broom that takes the food that you put into your mouth. Fibre sweeps all the rubbish out of your body, and then you do number twos in the toilet. So if you eat lots of fruit and vegetables, if you eat real food, if you eat food with fibre in it, if you eat nuts, if you eat food that's real food, you'll be able to go to the bathroom. Now, ideally, you'd go to the bathroom 1 to 2 times a day, and it would slide out easily. Now, you could laugh about that, you can joke about it, and you say, Rowie, we shouldn't be talking about poo, but you have to poo, it's important. If you don't poo, you'll get sick and you'll end up dying, so you have to poo on a regular basis. It has to slide out easily, otherwise it gets stuck in there, and that's yucky. So if you're doing long clear wheeze and you're doing number twos 1 or 2 times a day, you are a legend. Woo! So 3 verses so far. Be happy, be happy, be happy, and drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Eat more real food, eat more real food, eat more real food. Easy. Last 2 we've talked about already. Get strong. So get puffed, because to get fit, you've got to get puffed. There's a lot of talk about what's the best kind of exercise to do, but ultimately, if you want to pump those happy drugs, to overload your heart and lungs, to overload your muscles and bones, you've got to get puffed, and you've got to put pressure on your bones and your muscles, and that comes from hard work. But the really cool thing about that is that when you look at how the human body works, there's 3 places that your body draws energy from. There's 3 energy systems. There's the phosphate system, the lactate system, the aerobic system, and some of you might have already started studying that in science. But the phosphate system is that fight and flight system. It's the stay alive system. It's the overcome the threat system. But the energy for that only lasts for 10 seconds, and it's the only energy system where we can put in 100% effort. So the really cool thing about that is if you want to get fit, you've just got to put in 100% effort, but it's only 10 seconds. If you want to get strong, you've got to put in 100% effort, but it's only 10 seconds. Because why would you do an exercise that you only put in 50% effort? Because wouldn't you get a 50% result? If you do a little exercise, you'll only get a little result, yeah? If you do big exercise, big result, get puffed, get fit, overload your muscles and bones, and you'll get strong. So we can keep exercise really simple. And the beautiful thing, remember, the combination is to have a healthy brain, I've got to get puffed. To have a healthy heart and lungs, I've got to get puffed. And if I do that for 10 seconds, I'm now going to get fit and I'm going to be mentally happy. So what if at school, every 15 minutes roundabout, and I call it 4 puffs an hour, and that's why it's the 4th verse of the song, and it just goes like this. That's the 4th verse, no words to remember. Which is every 15 minutes, get puffed. So it's just sprint as fast as you can, jump squats, push-ups, skip rope, run up and down the hallway, run around the classroom, run up and down the school. I often go to schools and when I'm leaving, there's students waving at me and they're sprinting up and down the school and they're singing, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. And then they take that message home to their mum and dad, and their mum and dad drink more water, and their mum and dad get puffed, and their mum and dad get strong, and the whole family is healthier, fitter, and stronger for longer. Doesn't that sound awesome? So the verse is 4 puffs an hour, 10 seconds of high intense activity, 10 seconds to have a healthy brain and a healthy body. Healthy brain, healthy body. Fit brain, fit body. 10 seconds high intense activity. And you'll have a smarter brain, you'll have a happier brain, and you'll have a fit body. Doesn't that sound awesome? Now the last verse is be strong. So please hold up your muscles. Strong. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Woo! I love this. Here's my question. Do you think there'll ever be a time in life where you'll have to be strong, where you won't have an option? And there's that great question. How do you know how strong you are until strong is the only option? So have you ever had a challenge? Have you ever had to overcome a problem? Have you ever had a time in your life where you've had to be strong? And does that come from physical or mental toughness? And is it possible that they're a combination of the both? The two of them go together. So there's usually three kinds of people in the world, and I'm challenging you onto which one you are. The first kind is a challenge comes along, pushes you over, and you stay down. And there's a lot of people like that now where they get hit, fall over, and stay down. The second option is that life comes along, hits you hard with a challenge or a problem. You have to be strong. You fall over, but you get straight back up again. The third option is what I'm challenging you. If you're going to be a leader, if you're going to be a boss, if you're going to be a coach, if you're going to make a difference in the world, is it possible that you have to be the person that when life hits you, you stay standing? You can fight for what you believe in. You can fight for what your convictions are. You can fight for your standards. You can fight for your values. You can fight for your family. And the only way to do that is to have a physically strong body and a mentally strong brain. And that comes from overloading your muscles and bones. Now, the other cool thing about that is your immune system is built inside your bones. So if you've got strong bones, you'll have a strong immune system, which means you can now fight germs, bugs, viruses, and diseases, which means that you won't get sick, or if you do get sick, you'll get better quicker. You'll overcome it much, much quicker. Your immune system's this amazing thing that once it's been attacked and it's healthy, it learns how to fight back really, really simply. So that's called overloading your muscles and bones. That's called push-ups, dips, pull-ups, squats, anything that makes your muscles stronger. And again, in that phosphate system for 10 seconds. You don't have to do very long, you don't have to do very many. You just have to get strong. So the last part of that is if I want to live a happy, healthy, do the things that I want to do, is it possible that I need to be fit and I need to be strong? So the question is, do I need to get puffed and do I need to have strong muscles and bones? And if the answer is yes, then let's keep it really simple. So here's my challenge for you. Do you want to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life? Do you want to have a career or business that you love? Do you want to be financially free? Do you want to have great people in your life? And the people that come into your life, do you want to help them to do all of those things? Do you want to be the inspiration for them? So there's my challenge for you. What if you take this simple little song, and we're going to combine the two songs, the one from the beginning and the one from the end. The beginning song was very simple about changing the names of the days of the week so that we have a great day every day. So it goes like this. May your Mondays be magical. May your Tuesdays be terrific. May your Wednesdays be very wow. And your Thursdays be thankful. May your Fridays be a fun day. May your Saturdays be super. May your Sundays be sparkly because you choose them to be beautiful. And then we've got be happy, be happy, be happy. We'll do 3 of each. Be happy, be happy, be happy, and drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Drink more water till you've got clear wheeze. Eat more real food, eat more real food, eat more real food. 4 puffs an hour. And be strong, be strong, be strong, be strong. Wouldn't it be nice to be healthy, fit and strong for long? Wouldn't it be nice to inspire the people in your life to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of their life? Wouldn't it be nice to be the inspiration for other people? So there's my challenge for you as future leaders of the world. As a person who's going to have a life that inspires other people to have a life that they love, how about we have a positive attitude, magical day, terrific day, wow day, thankful day, fun day, super day, sparkle day, so we wake up every day loving our life. Then make sure that we are happy, drink more water till you've got clear wheeze, eat more real food, get puffed, lift heavy, and is it possible that you could be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life? Thank you for having me at your school, and most importantly, I remember this is what you and I have in common. I have been 7, I have been 9, I have been 11, I've been 13. You probably haven't been 60, but you might know people who are. And I wanted to be the person at 60, 50, 60, 70, 80 that inspired people to be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that they love, to be financially free and to have great people in their life. And that's what I'm here for today. So thank you for having me. Super duper doo, how are you? I'm sure you are amazing and you'll be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. Woo-hoo!